Hello everyone, I'm Greg Loke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 76 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we have just been working a bit on improving power production, and I just realized that we are actually a little low on fuel at the moment, so maybe that should be our next concern. We don't get a lot down to the old smelting and resource production. I guess this is also the fuel for our new smelting, so yeah, we need to fix that. We did replace a lot of the old tier 1 steam engines with tier 2, and now we're just spending more fuel, obviously. And I even wanted to put down more fuel or energy production, power production, because we are still pretty low, it feels like. But I also think in the last episode that we improved tin production, so now our science is good, so we should probably keep that going. Though I'm not sure what we're working towards at the moment. Could try and get all the farming stuff out of the way, but we don't have this stuff yet. Mm-hmm. Electric boilers would probably be nice to make steam for carbon and stuff. So let's work towards that. But fuel, how are we gonna tackle this? Well, we can just expand up here. And I guess that's what we need to do. Those are killable. This is killable. Good. Hopefully this is it as well. Yeah, it's just one behemoth. Okay, so we need some ammo and turrets, and then just a lot of algae farms. Just before we start though, would it help with algae farm 2s? They are 33% faster. We would have to upgrade the assembling machines as well, I think. Let's actually remake this production line. What's it called? Wood block brick? I can't type. Sorry, my bad. Wood brick, I think, is the one. Yep. Let's just go with a full yellow belt. Currently, we're only producing a grey belt at each of these rows. So 15 to 92. One to one of these. So yeah, we do need to improve the assembling machines as well if we increase the production capabilities of this. So if we do this and set that to the default, whoops. We only need 108 of those, but we can't fit in 2 of these for each of these, so we do need to make these better. And I think we have automated that. I'm not entirely sure, but we can have a look at that. Whoops. So we can use 1 to 1 of those. But then we would need 1 of these for each of those, so let's upgrade that. Well, we should probably just upgrade all of it actually. How are we getting away with this though so far? Why am I confused about this? Because at the moment, let's go up and have a look. And see if we can get some more research lined up. This gets rid of something, so let's do that. So this outputs to that, this outputs to that, and they share this, right? No, they do not, they have their own, okay. That makes sense. And then it's just one of these to four of the other ones, sure. And that's a little bit overscaled, but that's fine. So if we just upgrade everything, we could get 15 out from 108 of these. So let's go to the map and add 3 to this, so 72. Would we want to expand it to 108? Is there a way for it to close this window when you select a recipe? It seems like it does that sometimes, but not always. No control or shift click works with that. We have tier 2 extra electrolyzers. And can make them, but we haven't started that production yet. So from 72 to 108, that's 36, right? So it would be extended by this to start with, and then some more electrolyzers, probably out to there or something. That is quite a long setup. And I'm not sure I want to design it all over again, so let's just go with this. We can easily expand upwards anyway, until we run into too many biters at least. Then we might have to do something else about it. But then maybe we should just do that now, because it's gonna be a pain to pull everything down later. I mean, we're gonna have to run back and forth and grab a lot of machines anyway. This is 116. I'm just gonna spend a little more time on this, see if it's something I want to do. 58 of those to 116, so twice as many. That makes sense, I guess. We are trying to produce twice as much, but if we use tier 2, 77. This was 78. No, 58. What? So they're only 50% faster, I guess. No, they are twice as fast. Then why is it not halved? Oh, wait. I looked at this for some reason. It's 1.5 crafting speed to 1, so 50% faster. Okay. Don't really need to use better ones of these, but we can. Also, we still need the carbon dioxide. Should probably make this default if we are trying to work with tier 2 stuff anyway. How would this look? Well, probably just as well as this is just gonna be longer. Let's try and do that, I guess. We can reuse a lot of this stuff still, but at least a lot of the design. We will just have to redo some of it and fit it all back together again. So, where did we make green LJ? Oh, just LJ farms right here. Good. I need more of those at the moment. It was 108, right? Yeah. But we don't have to wait for all of those to begin with. We are probably gonna need offshore pumps, sure. And a lot of those. We also need to make all of these machines tier 2. I need to find out if we are making better assembly machines anywhere. I guess I could find out in here. I should have made everything in this list. And they're not there. They're not there either though. It is everything you could do with this setup. So I just decided not to do it because there wasn't any space here probably. What does it take again? Green steel and iron gear wheels. I think we're just moving this to the end then. We have the space anyway. Let's do that for now. We could of course try to move something else instead. I would like to keep assembling machines close, but maybe we're not really using that many of them anyway. At least not yet. We spend a lot more time getting new stuff, new angel stuff. We don't really need that much space anyway. We need anything made for this? No. And we don't for this either. So, first line and second line. How does this usually work? I think that is supposed to go there. Just to keep up with our normal theme. This does need from here and from out there. And we need to transfer that. And save everything. And maybe we should even have an input as well. Just so I can put old machines into this setup. How about electronic assembling machines then? Where are we making those? Maybe we're not. I don't think we are actually. And yeah, I just got rid of them. Let's start using these now. Now we should soon be able to make tier 2 of these, I think, and we might be able to make them right next to this. Let's find out. Electronic assembling machine 2s. No, we wouldn't be able to make them here. Never mind. Oh, that's not the one we want to limit. That is. We have tier 2 assembling machines. At least. Good start. These, though. They all require Stuff that we do not have here, I think. Yep. Yep. And what was the last thing? Russia. And yep. So we wanted to make a new production column over here, where we're just transferring stuff from the tier 1 manually. And I guess we should get on that. Also, I should really make sure that we have enough ammo lying around before we go and try and, before we need to kill all of those worms. But we have 2200 in there, so that's fine. I'm not gonna pick it up right now, because it's just gonna fill our inventory. Now we probably are gonna need a lot of resources for these tier 2 things. Why have I not added more stuff to this, like the electrolyzers and such? Did I just stop in the middle of nowhere? Looks like I only took 2 categories or something like that. Whoops. Seems like we have everything from in here. Sorters, crushers, these. Can't do these, nor these. It's only the red things. These jump a lot in complexity, that's fine, let's just ignore those. And we have all of these, it seems. And then we have the pellet press. Oh, is that also in there? Yes, okay. Never mind. So we haven't done anything from in here, I suspect. And that seems to be true. I can do all of those, right? I think so, yes. Anything else we need here? So here, do that, and that. And this can be done in the old one. Have we done that? I don't think so, because I didn't know that I could do it. I'm not gonna add it just yet though, because then I think I will have done it already. This can be done in tier 1 as well, and that and that. And that. So no clay brick for these machines, it seems. Okay. The machines in here. Are we gonna have engine units on here? Probably not, but we could just bring those manually. And I'm not gonna worry too much about this. Let's just start up with the machines that we actually need, like liquefiers and electrolyzers and crushers. They're useful stuff, but we need to figure out what we actually need here. Do we have to say one of each of these? I guess we do. And this is just so we can see what we actually need as input. And we are gonna put this in on a belt, I believe. This is input manually. This comes from a belt, this comes from a belt, manual. I guess we're producing that. Manual. Producing locally. How come it isn't disappearing? Because I've not done that, I guess. And we're also producing that locally. Is that the only reason we have cover here? It is. I think I will remove these for now, though, then, just because cover seems out of the way for this. Well, a little bit much for this. And everything else could be done on the other production line if we just add the engine units anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inputs. And I think we'll just make room for 2 more if we find out something can be added to make a lot more machines. Let's go with that for now at least. Could also add even more if we want to. Maybe prepare to be able to make tier 3 things here as well. But nah, that seems like too much. Let's stop right there. And let's pin this, I guess. Let's start with crushers. Steel gear wheels, clay brake, bronze plate. Maybe we should figure out the inputs first, actually. What do we want to pair up? Maybe steel gear wheels and steel. Brick and brick. Bronze and electronic circuits. What is the most used thing? Brick seems to be in everything. Clay brick, that is. And I have apparently forgotten to put a one in there. Clay brick is in everything except for hydro plants, and this can actually be done on the other production line. Dang it. This shouldn't be here. If we remove that, can we do it without steel? Yes, we can. Is that the only thing poking me the wrong way here? I think so. So brick and bronze plate seems to be the main things that we need for everything. We only have 4 inputs now. We have space for 8, but that's fine. Hydro plants, though. Have we considered that over here? The tier 2s, I mean? No, we have not. Well, I thought I was so thorough with making this setup. What do we want for research? This could be useful for removing cliffs that are in the way up here. Probably in other places. Or maybe I just hit the only cliffs ever. No, there's some down here as well. And we have some here. So yeah, it will be a little useful, but we need... Well, we just need sulfur and charcoal, actually. That's pretty simple. We already have that. Though not on the bus. So, how are we gonna manage these? clay brick and bronze. So I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Steel gear wheel and green circuits, I guess. No, we'll just use some space over here if we need to populate these other lines. Okay, so green circuit and steel gear wheels. Good. And gear wheels. Did we not have clay brick on the bus yet? No, we were making it sort of bootstrappy up here. It could be made on the bus. Just need fuel and water. And I think we have, I have considered that before. But for now, let's just act like this here and then bring some in a chest. So we just need bronze in here for now. Goes in right next to this. Or right here. Sure thing. And then we can just input or output the clay brick right here. Let's go grab a bunch of that. And start some more research, of course. Let's get this out of the way. So much junk. Have we emptied this out yet? No, not at all. That's not how this is supposed to go. I think we should use some of these here to make sure that we are actually cooking brick and not carbon or charcoal, sorry. I am getting so much of everything that I don't want at the moment. Why do we... Oh yeah, we need fuel here, and I have just put some charcoal in. Okay. Makes sense, I guess. Why is this not running? Mod overflow. I thought we had taken this into consideration. With an overflow valve here. No, that's not supposed to be an overflow valve. It should be a top-up. Of course, not that one. That one. It shouldn't output stuff if this is filled up. It should output stuff if this is not full. That makes sense. I think that should be better. No, maybe not. Maybe we're just not able to keep up. Was one liquefier not enough for all of this? Or is it just the inserter? It's probably just the inserter actually. So can we do anything about that? That seems to be the best I can do right now. What if we did this? That should be a little bit better at least. And this still gets filled up, so we do need to make this belt or inserter better than this. That seems to be as short as possible. What else do we want to research? Wood. Let's just do it. It's a dead end, so it just gets out of the way. And yeah, this is still gonna annoy me a lot. Need to get rid of all the mud in the first one at least to actually see if anything will work here. I can just put this over here instead. Anyway, we were working on this, but yeah, we can't really just leave this. We need the brick. This is all because of the output to this. Doesn't look like we have a problem here now, at least. But this is the easy one to solve, I think. Let's just empty them out one more time. I think it's not necessary, but you never know. Should we get railway? I wish we at some point get to the point where we can do train stations and stuff, but I think that's way out in the future, if ever, in this mod. I think this is okay. Now, what is up here? Oh, the output for this, of course. Oh. Let's bring this down. And just finish the machines that we need at the moment, at least, to increase our fuel production. So that seems to be the main concern at the moment. Let's do that. Everything should be here, right? Yep. And I really need to grab me some more steel, because I run out of chests a lot, and I just don't have any steel to replace them, so steel it is. So we have a chest up here. I should probably grab from that instead. Next research. We need this for cliff explosives, so let's get it. We need input and output here. This will be our tier 1 machines, of course, and this needs to be limited for output. I'm not limiting it too heavily at the moment, but we'll see how that goes. So after crushers we need what? Let's call these done for now. We need liquefiers and electrolyzers. Electrolyzers are probably the main thing, so let's get those started. And yeah, no, we need steel bronze pipe for that. So bronze pipe. I'm just trying to keep some pattern of whichever machine starts out here. We have a power pole with us at that point, but I'm not sure if that really makes sense in any way. But we'll just try it anyway. So you will be electrolyzer. And you will transfer. That's getting in there, okay. And input and output. Fluid barrel, done. Why not just get this? Okay, next is liquefier, I guess. I think that's the only remaining thing we need for more fuel production. And that needs bronze pipe as well. So we do that. Liquefier. And I'm out of underground pipe. Or belt. My bad. So let's go and grab some of that, and then grab the machines for this, and then that's the end of this episode, I guess. Underground belt. Focus. Give me that. I should also just empty out all the junk here, because there is a lot at the moment. And these really need to go up to tier 2 production, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Let's focus on our task of grabbing these. If we're gonna do this manually, we should really have more, so we don't have to run as often. Electrolyzers, that's more like it. And liquefiers, we need more of those as well. We can't get any higher tier flare stacks, right? That's not a thing. I don't think so. Russia. Electrolyzer. Liquefier. And actually transfer that stuff. Good. So we have that working. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.